Hello everybody, I wanted to do an update on this. Now before I get started on this update, I want you guys to look down in the description because in about 6 months I'm going to give another update on a new stereo that I end up buying. But I wanted to go ahead and give an update on this current stereo that I got and let you know my thoughts on it. And it's trash. Okay, I did a video on it, I was giving it praise and everything, but after 3 months it turned to trash. Okay, so what started happening is that it stopped connecting to where it would connect to my phone, but no sound would come out of it. And it got to the point where I had to turn off the truck and turn it back on in order to get the sound to come back on, you know. But this screen will come up, and that the music will come up, but no sound. All right. So when I turn off the truck, turn it back on, and finally it'll come back on. So it did that for a couple months, off and on. It would do that, not every time, but then it started getting more frequent. And then it got to the point where this thing went off completely and would not come back on. No matter how many times I restarted my truck, it still would not come back on. So I did a little bit of research, and what I found out is that these things are notorious for overheating. So especially if you have your heat on and stuff like that, it'll cause these to overheat a lot more. And over time, they'll get worse and worse. So those are like the main issues with these things right here. So what I decided to do is go ahead and buy a different stereo. One that probably has a little bit more better heat sink on it, which I hope it does. And I'm going to get that one. I'm going to install it, and then I'll give you guys an update. So that's why I say go ahead and look down in the description for an update. And if I have an update video for the next stereo, I'll have it down in the description, or I'll also have it as the first comment in this video. Okay. But so long story short, the thing started malfunctioning on me to the point where one time this thing just went completely off. No matter how many times I restarted the truck, it just wouldn't come on. So I pretty much had to pull this off and go in, unplug it, and then plug it back up in order for the screen to start coming back on. I even tried to factory reset, still had the same problem. I think it might have an issue with the overheating, and especially during the wintertime when you turn the heater on and stuff like that, it causes it to overheat. What I did to try to counteract this is just do my defaults instead of those. Maybe that'll help the issue, but I'm still having that issue, so I don't know. So I'm hoping with the new stereo I got coming in, I'm not going to have that issue. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Again, please look down in the description for an update to whether this is worth it or not, or the new one that I got is much better or not. So I'll definitely let you know that. And I think right now is a good time for me to buy this because it's winter time and I'll be dealing with the heat, so I'll know if it has any heating issues, and also if I need to sand it back or anything like that. All right, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.